Do you feel like you are one of them new parents where it's like everything your kids do, you like, wait, don't do that, like watch it, like super cautious, or are you like you climb on that, you gonna fall, like you let them fall. Oh, you gonna cry, I'm not picking you. How is that experience for you? Because a lot of new parents, they like, your first, you get super scared and you kind of like super guarded of your child. Like, how you feel about that?
I feel like the only thing I'm guarded about is like other kids. Like I
Okay.
don't know what these kids' intentions are, but for like him, like nah, he jump off the couch, he jump off the slide, he falls in the wood chips, and I'm not running to get him. Like,
Right.
nah, because he gonna look up and make sure that it's okay.
Right.
If you ain't tripping, he ain't gonna trip. He gonna get up, dust his little self off, and keep it going. So I appreciate that, especially with a boy. If it was a girl, I would be completely different.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think with the kids though, I'm just like today I was telling my lady I dropped him off at daycare. I do the morning drop off, and these little kids, one little kid ran up and was like punching him, and so his friend, I turn around, put his little stuff up, turn around, him and his friend, bro, I swear to God, are laying on top of this kid. Like, and the teacher, the teacher split him off. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't want to get in the way, but sound like they know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
I ain't raising no punk.
Right. No, stuck a foot around,
had him in the yoke.
Yeah, like dog.
You gotta be politically correct. You can't throw up the fist in daycare like, yeah, that's my boy.
Right.
You gotta
like you didn't see it. Yep.
Like I'll pick him right up. Good job. That's what good roll on the damn thing. You didn't break his neck. You made sure he breathed a little.
Yeah, so no, he's finding his way. So that's pretty cool to see, man. That's what I want. I don't want to get in the way.
Yeah,
that's fire. But I do want to say, I know you're gonna ask the question, but I do want to say it's an underrated trait talking to the other kids' parents. Man. Some of them be bugged out. I ain't gonna...
I'm not gonna lie, I do commend my mom because now that I'm an adult and now you can see like other people's parents as adults. I was like, wow, you really talk to those people? I'm so sorry.
When they click, you can't do nothing. They clicking, they playing good together.
Now that I've really gotten to know, I'm like, mommy, like you had to talk to this lady while I was upstairs. She's like, yeah. I'm like, what did y'all talk? How could first of all, how could you talk to her? What did you talk about? Like, that sounds wrong. Like,
yeah,
absolutely. I definitely do commend parents for holding down friendships for the sake of their kids.
Yeah. That's something we don't talk about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Little Logan Pops is crazy. He talking about the Seahawks. I don't want to care about the Seahawks. I don't want to talk about none of this shit you talking about.
That's right, though.
They ain't good. They over there playing 2-on-2 ball. They rocking.
Yeah. And that's an experience that's different for everybody because I can't even remember my mom's. When my mom's talk to somebody's parent, it's because we got into it. And their parent is you know what your kid did? And my mother's like, but what did your kid do to make my kid do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't really one of those friendly types that was out there chit-chatting. She'd be like, yo, go do what you do, and you know what to do.
Yeah. What's crazy is like my mom wasn't either. Like I on, I guess, one hand, the friends that my mom had that like weren't friends that she grew up with.
Yeah.
I got my godmom, and that is literally it. Or I have two to three people that I can think of that like I know my mom communicated with, but she still communicates with them to this day.
Right.
And that's something that I guess as a new parent where I'm trying to like just stay involved, but he's 3, so like I have to communicate with these other people. You know what I'm saying? I can't just, I guess not. I don't know. It's weird.
Shit, so before we get in the bit, I'm curious. All of y'all, what's your oldest friend? What's your oldest friend? Like what age? Was you 2, 3? Who's your oldest friend?
Damn.
How old are you? I think I actually known since like we were 4 or 5. Yeah, we met we went to dance school together and then just been besties since.
5, 4, 5. I ain't go from me too. 4 years old for me.
Yeah. It could be like 4.
I got a lot, I guess you call them day ones, you know what I'm saying? But one of them that I could just think of right off the back, my man Kenny that actually lives Chris, we grew up in the same projects. I lived on 2, he lived on 1, and we end up being homeowners across the street from each other and didn't even know that we were building houses across the street. Yeah. I didn't even know this motherfucker was moving into my other cousin Kenny. They worked together. He was like, yo, what's the number of your house again? And I told him. He was like, yo, I think your man live across the street. And I'm like, who? He like, Kenny, the one you grew up with, the Spanish. I'm like, no way. And I went out on my deck for like an hour and waited for him. I just sat there like, hopefully he'll come out the house. He came out like, started screaming, nigga, wait. So he's one of my oldest. We grew up again. He's I think a year older than me. So we grew up around that age though, you know, elementary school and all that, lived in the same hood, same building, and we end up living across the street from each other as adults, raising our families together. So, you know, he's one of them. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying you lying.
No,
That's
I don't think you understood how I heard that. That was such a beautiful, that was such a beautiful friendship story.
That sounded like a Fat Joe story.
Like, I waited out on the deck for an hour, waited on the show, and then he did. We were so happy. It's like that's how.
Sis, I'm pulling a Jada kiss on him.
Nah, I'm just telling you what it is, man. I'm just telling you what it is, man. At that point, it was no, you know, we as men, we could be macho, right, Chris? We could be like prideful and all that. But for me, I was just like so filled with joy. I'm like, yo, we both made it. Like the success rate coming out the project is extremely low. And I'm just talking about regular success. To become a homeowner and he was a business owner, to kind of do the exact same thing without even having a conversation and end up in the same community is like, what's that 0.001%? You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna sit out here and wait because I need to see if this shit is true. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like it's a beautiful thing, man. So he's definitely one of my oldest, man. Yeah. I'm proud, man.
I think for me, bro, I have a lot of those stories. So like, and I have these moments where like when I'm with my friends, so I'll start by saying probably 90% of my friends today I grew up with. So like I can think of one person, I call them, and they're all, I'm gonna say cousin and brother, right? Like I you probably won't hear me say friend, but one of my cousins, TJ, we grew up together since we literally his birthday is a month before mine. We went through church together. My mom, his mom, they grew up together, and so like now, like I was just telling him last month, I went to his house. Him and his wife just bought big ass house in Charlotte. He got like a playground in the back.